I'm still shorter than everyone else.
All right. Well, back to your words. Can you tell us a little bit about your business?
My business, CenturyLink. We are a global network service provider, and we also provide engineering, design of the equipment that attaches to our network, data and voice services.
Okay. And the name of your company?
CenturyLink.
And you recently acquired?
We recently acquired Quest, and that happened in April, and the Quest name will be no longer reached by the end of August.
How long have you been with them?
I've been with CenturyLink a little over 2 years.
Tell us a little bit about your family.
Married, 2 kids. I have a daughter that's in 6th grade at Eden Prairie, and my son is in 4th grade.
And tell us what you like to do for fun. What are your hobbies?
My hobbies, when I have time, I do water skiing when I can get a boat to pull me, and a decent driver. Goes in a straight line, but then I garden, I do bake and cook a lot.
And you're a runner.
And I'm a runner. I do 5Ks, I strive for 10Ks.
And you're a part of their triathlon?
I was part of it. Wow, you know
I
more
know
about me
I
than
run.
I was part of the Minneapolis
You are
Triathlon.
one.
Right. Minneapolis Triathlon. I was the runner. We did it in a relay.
That's very cool.
It was fun.
All right. Tell us what do you feel is one of your keys to success?
One of my keys is
Short tell.
short-term. That I partner with companies that do what they say they're going to do.
When they say they're going to do it.
When they say they're going to do it. I think the key is I listen to my customers and I try and do my best to solve their business problems and really help them first and not worry about myself.
What's a burning desire you have for your life?
I do want to go to Europe and spend some time. I want to see the Sistine Chapel.
And tell us something that maybe you don't know about you.
Well, I learned something about myself that I didn't know. Mickey, what's Big Bye B? How do you Mickey B. Lai. Her real name is Michelle Condon, and we used to play floor hockey in 3rd grade. So.
We went to high school together.
I went to high school all the way through, but I just remember her with blonde hair and with a hockey stick.
Yeah.
No, I didn't come from a long line of.
That means slapshot.
My main name's Bianchi. I come from a long line of hockey players in
Yes.
Bloomington, and played also in a global league in Ridley. But my claim to fame is floor hockey.
Great. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Timer, who's the timer?
Me.
We have a 2-minute order, please. Sorry. Okay. Again, my name is Rosenlund with CenturyLink, Stronger Connected. Today, I'm going to talk. I brought with me Lori Ligas from ShoreTel to present ShoreTel equipment. It's a great phone system. We've been partnering together with CenturyLink since the acquisition of Quest in April, but CenturyLink, or Quest part, has been working with ShoreTel for over 2 years, and they are the #1 partner, and I'm going to now hand it off to Lori here to show you some cool stuff about phone systems.
Which, everyone's like, phone systems, you're like, and so it is for me at parties. What do you do for a living? Phones, and then they're looking for that pacemaker guy in the room. But I did bring my demo kit to school today, and I kicked ass. The kids were all having their names on their phones, making it ring, and the pacemaker guy was in the hallway going, I cannot top that. All right, I know I'm wasting my time, so I got to start. Brilliantly simple phone systems, that's what we do. It's great for small and mid-sized businesses, although I'll take U.S. Bank. I mean, we're good there, so if you... So that would be a good referral. No. Any type of small, mid-sized business that wants to increase their communication. So if I ask you guys the question, where do you work? You're all thinking right away to the company you work for. But if you think again about where do you actually physically work, it's at Starbucks. Ever had a meeting at Starbucks or Caribou? Ever taken a phone call at your kid's football game? That's business. I know you don't want to admit it because you're that parent, but we have, because our work and our life blends together. And so when you think about phone systems, you think about desk. And although this is a cool phone, trust me, this is one of the coolest phones we got. I mean, check out the speakerphone on that bad boy. I mean, that's a bad boy speakerphone. I could be out in the hallway and you can pick me up on the speakerphone. So I'm not saying we don't have the coolest and best technology, we do, but this isn't how you work anymore. Everybody is working mobile. I see iPad, iPad, iPad. It's yours, right? Love your watch. Noticing that. All right, so iPad, cell phones, computers. This is how we work, and this is where we work. Wherever we can get a spot. Typically, wherever you can get a Wi-Fi connection. Oh heck, who cares about Wi-Fi? Let's just grab our Verizon wireless card that sits on this. You ever sat in a parking lot and grabbed the neighbor's Wi-Fi connection? Again, you're not admitting it, I know. I did that last night. All right, so this is where we work. So wouldn't it be great if this is also where we took our phone calls for work? Phone systems have been behind the times. Cell phones are now way further beyond. But they sound like crap, do they not? So now you can take your phone call wherever you are. If I'm sitting in front of my iPad, is an iPad a phone? Anybody? iPad users?
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that. There is. And you go to iTunes and it's called ShoreTel. Do a search for ShoreTel. We have an app that you can download to your iPad. We have an app that you can download to your iPhone. We have an app that can turn your iPod Touch into a phone. And then you can walk wirelessly, take calls across the Wi-Fi network to anywhere in the world. I went to Mexico and sat in the Wi-Fi dining room, on vacation of course, and made calls back to the US free to put my kids to bed at night, across my soft phone on my laptop. So I sat in the big dining room, and I had these, this was back in the early days of soft phones, and I had this headset on, and it felt like John Madden calling in plays. I'm like, Max, go to bed. Sheila, it's time to go to bed. I'm sitting in a Wi-Fi dining room in Mexico making a free phone call across my soft phone, linked back into my PBX and sat in Sunnyvale, California. It's pretty cool. So this is where you work. Mobility is the way to go. Is that my 2-minute warning? Good. Winding down. All right, so if you want mobility, if you want accessibility, if you want a single number to be reached at, if you look at my business card, and if you'll take one, I'll hand it out. It's got one number on it. How many numbers do you have on your business card? 9? Love it. All right, so phone number, prone to exaggeration. Phone number, fax machine, mobile. You get 3-4 numbers. You know what? I'm not going to be in the office all afternoon. Call me on my mobile. But then they've got your mobile number, and then they're calling you on Sunday. Get yourself reachable at one number. Have control over that one number. Accept it when you want to accept it. Be able to screen phone calls. Be able to reach out and call somebody out of your iPad, out of your cell phone. Wherever modality you happen to be working on, use that as the device that you're going to make a phone call. And see presence. I want to see if you're available. I want to see if you're on the phone or off the phone. Sound like stalking a little bit. But it gives you a sense of whether or not you're reachable. So I know if I can call you or not call you. And if you're on the phone, I can see it, I can instant message you instead. So I am you and say, hey, let's go to lunch, I'm starved. The really important things. Or I've got a question that I need answered. So this is the way we work. And we now put this power into small and mid-sized businesses. In the past, this was only affordable by super large companies, the enterprises. Well, now this is affordable for everybody. We've got an amazing small to mid-sized business package that makes you mobile, makes you available, and gives you complete control with one number access. ShoreTel, brilliantly simple phone systems, sold through CenturyLink. Karen's my gal. Thank you.